starting with hair, I did use up a couple foil samples. The first is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Joya Strengthening and Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner. The smell of this was really nice, but I did not like the product whatsoever. It made my hair feel very stringy and tangled, and it just was not good at all, which is a shame. I feel like there was a lot of shampoos and conditioners where I'm like, oh, it's just okay, but this one I thought was bad, so would not recommend that. And this is something that I had put in my declutter pile last month, but I decided to just use it, and that would be the Nioxin. I can't say that ingredient name. The anti-dandruff shampoo and conditioner. It also had like a step 3 leave-in product, but I got rid of that one. I just used a shampoo and conditioner, and this was great. It made my hair feel very clean. It wasn't too stripped. It wasn't too hydrated. It was really nice. It's not something that I would go out of my way to repurchase, at least not right now. Dandruff is something that I don't struggle with often. I have in the past, but I haven't really had an issue in the past several months, which is great. I'm very happy about that. And I don't know how necessary a anti-dandruff conditioner is. It's something where I would probably just buy the shampoo and then pair it with a hydrating conditioner. But this worked really well. I was impressed by it. Then I used up the Joico Color Balance Purple Shampoo. Love this. I used up a jumbo size last year. Love the smell. I think this is great. I never have issues with my blonde fading, but that's because it's a color that's very similar to my natural hair color. And basically, like you can see what I'm working with now, my hair just grows out. I need to dye it again soon, but it just grows out. It doesn't fade. So I just like this because, as I tell you guys, I have very oily roots, so I don't like very moisturizing shampoo. And this is a little bit more of a drying shampoo, which I like, but it works for my hair type. When I was using that jumbo size, I was using it every time I wash my hair, and I think that's a little much. Something like this, I feel like you should do every other time you wash your hair. And this is definitely something I would repurchase in the future. Love this scent, and especially if I can get that jumbo size when they're on sale at Ulta, that would be awesome. I don't need to buy any shampoo and conditioner for probably the next 2 years. They have a lot of deluxe sample sizes, and then I've got huge sizes of the Bosley shampoo and conditioner that I bought last year, so I'm set for a long time, but I do enjoy that. I also used up the Hempz Original Herbal Conditioner for damaged and color treated hair. And this was 3 fluid ounces, so it's a really good sample size, and I can't describe the scent. It's kind of figgy. I think it's nice, but it's a little too sweet for me. I was able to get through it. It conditions really well. It's a good product. I just wouldn't repurchase this one for the scent, but I would be interested in trying other shampoos and conditioners from Hempz. The last thing I used up was my leave-in product. This is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In for blondes. I've tried the original, the keratin version, and the blonde version. I find them all to be very similar. This one may have been like a little bit thicker and had like a slightly like pinky, I guess, purple color to it. I don't know what this is really supposed to do for blondes, but this is a product that I like to make my hair smoother, detangle. It smells nice. So this is something that I really enjoyed. I would buy the original in the future, but I've got a ton more of a bunch of different kinds of It's a 10 and a bunch of other leave-in hair products that I really love that will last me for the next 2 to 3 years. So don't need to repurchase anytime soon, but I totally would. Then we're on to skincare empties. So the first thing is a makeup remover. This is the Lancome by Facil. I was right here at my last update. Now it is completely used up. Like I've told you guys a million times before, I don't use liquid makeup removers to take off my makeup on a daily basis. This is something I use more for swatches, or if there's any like leftover eyeliner mascara residue that I'm trying to wipe away. But this is a great product. It is a little oily, but it really breaks down all of your eye makeup. I think it's a great product. I would recommend it. Like I said, it's just not something that I reach for all the time, but I do hang on to these when I get them as freebies because they definitely come in handy. Then I used up the Derma Acne Deep Pore Cleansing Wash. I was right here at my last update, so I went through a lot of this. like I told you guys last month, I am starting to apply my cleansers a little bit more liberally, and I don't think I'm using so much that I'm wasting it, but I'm not being as conservative as I was before, and that's because I have so many cleansers, so many that I need to work through. This has salicylic acid, tea tree oil, and tea tree oil. I sounded like Laura Lee there, and chamomile. This was a nice product. It had a nice light scent, made my face feel clean, and I definitely would recommend this, especially because this is more of a drugstore price. I do not see the point in really purchasing high-end cleansers because they only stay on your face for a minute max, and then you wash it down the drain. I definitely say to stick to something more affordable, and that would be Derma, especially if you buy it from Target, or also where you can use coupons on it. You can also get this at some grocery stores like Whole Foods and Sprouts. So it's a good product. Not going to repurchase though, because I have a few other cleansers I prefer, and I've got cleansers to last me for the next couple of years. Then I used up my exfoliator. This was a Kate Sommerville Exfolikate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. This is a good product. It is a chemical exfoliant. The first time I used it, it like effed up my skin because I am used to physical exfoliants where I'm like really getting in there, and I way over exfoliated my skin. I had like a dry patch going on, but that was a while ago. I knew what I was doing this time. This is a really good product. It is pretty expensive though, and my favorite scrubs would be the Mario Badescu Botanical Exfoliating Scrub and the Clinique City Block Charcoal 2-in-1 scrub and mask. I don't use it as a mask, I just use it as a scrub. Those are definitely my two favorites. I would purchase those over this one, but if I get any more minis, I will keep them and use them up. Then I used up some toners. So this first baby one is the GlamGlow Super Toner Exfoliating Acid Solution. It was like a gray charcoal color. I enjoyed this because I have very oily skin, but this is a little bit more on the alcohol-y drying side than some other toners I've tried recently. So while I enjoy it, I don't think it would work well for everyone because it is on that drying side. Not something I would repurchase though, but I'll use up another mini if I get it. I went through that one pretty quickly. Then I used up a Pixi Glow Tonic, and I was right here at my last update, so I went through the rest of that. That last little bit in this jar was what I had left in this jumbo Pixi Glow Tonic that they always send us for the holidays. This is a size you can buy on their website. It's 17 fluid ounces or 500 mils. It's a ton. It takes you forever to get through. I actually have two more of these. I still have the one they sent last Christmas, and they just sent one again this past week. And like I said, usually we get that for Christmas, so we got it early this year. I love this product. It is one of my favorite toners of all time. I still like trying out new ones, but this is definitely the one that I always go back to. I won't need to repurchase anytime soon because I have a lifetime supply. Next, I use up some serums. The first is the Derma Acne Blemish Control Treatment Serum. This was a nice lightweight product. It was nice for the daytime, a great gel consistency, soaked into the skin nicely. I do think that it pairs well with the cleanser. I told you guys last month my thoughts on the whole line. I also tried out the toner and the moisturizer. The toner made my face very red, and the moisturizer like burned my skin. So I don't recommend those two products, but the cleanser and the serum I think work really well separately and together. So I enjoyed this product, but I wouldn't repurchase. I have, again, a ton of serums in my collection. I don't need to actually purchase skincare for a very long time. And the nighttime one I used up is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. And I had used some foil samples of this before where I kind of learned my lesson or learned how to make this work for me. This is not something I can use when I've used like the Pixi Glow Tonic underneath. No, that will burn my skin. It makes it too sensitive. So basically what I would have to do is I would remove my makeup. I would just wash my face with water, go on top with this, then put a moisturizer on top, and that worked well for me. So this is a nice product, but I wasn't able to use it long enough to really see the benefits to my skin. So it's not something I would use up. I mean, it's not something I'd repurchase, but I would use it up if I got any more minis of that. Then I used up my daytime moisturizer, which is the Belif True Cream Aqua Balm, my holy grail daytime moisturizer. It's a great gel consistency, provides the perfect amount of hydration for my oily skin. This is something I would definitely purchase in the future. I was going to buy it during the Sephora Friends and Family sale, but I decided not to because I have several more little mini jars, and you guessed it, a ton of other moisturizers, so I didn't want it to go bad because I wasn't going to start using it anytime soon, so I decided to wait until a future sale. But I absolutely love this, highly recommend it, especially if you have oily skin. Then I have an eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. I do think this is really nice. I talked a little bit about it last month because that was in my top 3, but I had last month used up the Kate Sommerville Retinol Eye Cream, which was so amazing that it bumped that one out of the 3rd spot. So I do like this. I do have 2 other minis that I'm going to keep and use up, especially because I tried a couple other full-size eye creams and I didn't like the texture or the way they felt under the eyes. So I'm decluttering some full-size ones. So now I only have a couple deluxe samples left. I was going to pass on the Origins ones because they were just okay for me, but now I don't have that many eye creams left. So I'm gonna be keeping the other minis I have and I will be using them up. I do think this is a good product. I just have a few other ones I prefer, but they're very expensive. It's the Drunk Elephant Eye Cream, that one from Kate Sommerville, and then the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift Eye Lifting Balm. Those are all extremely expensive, which is a shame, but those are my favorite ones. But this one is still good, so I do recommend this one. And that one I can probably get on sale more often or for like a better price than the other ones also. I did use up 2 foil samples. I used the Belif True Cream Aqua Balm and Moisturizing Balm. The Moisturizing Balm is my favorite nighttime moisturizer. It's super hydrating, but it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. Love both these. I will repurchase them in the future. I am fortunate to have several little mini jars of them, and they do take me a while to get through. Now we are moving on to the things that I'm currently using as well as the new things that I'm adding in. So for hair, I am using some Living Proof products. The first one is the Perfect Hair Day Triple Detox Shampoo, which I use once or twice a week because I am using dry shampoo, so this is nice to help really cleanse your scalp, but it's not too stripping, it's not hard to work through the hair. And then I also have the Perfect Hair Day Shampoo and Conditioner. I do not like these. They're making my hair way too greasy, but there's not too much left in these, or this one either. So all 3 of these will definitely be done by next month, which I'm excited about. Then we have my leave-in product, which I know is gonna take me forever to use because I've used one up before. It's a 10 Potion 10 Miracle Styling Potion, and this is a cream product instead of a spray. I feel like sprays I just go through a lot quicker. This is gonna take me a long time. It's 45 mils or 1.5 fluid ounces. We'll see where I'm at next month. I might decide that I wanna pass it on because again, I have a lot of leave-in products, but this is something I do like. I enjoy the smell and I just think it's a 10, has awesome leave-in products. So this will probably take me 3 or 4 months to get through. So like I said, we'll see what ends up happening with that. And then I also have some shampoo and conditioner packets that I got from Pinch Me that I want to test out so I can review them. And that would be the Tone It Down Blonde Shampoo and Conditioner. So 2 different samples of that. Very excited to give that a try. Then on to skincare. The first is some makeup removing products. So then on to skincare, I've got 2 makeup removers. The one for the shower is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And I've got about half of this left. This past month, I was just super lazy and I was just wiping off my makeup with a wipe. Come for me, I know. And I was taking a shower in the morning. I've just been too lazy to take a shower at night when I've got my makeup on. So I need to be better about that. Hopefully I would do it tonight and I'll follow through. Because I want to get through this. I have a lot of cleansing balms and I want to use them before they go bad, but love this product. I've been through several. Then I also have another liquid makeup remover. This is the Lancome by Facil. This is just a little bit bigger than the one that I just used up. The one I used up was 1 fluid ounce and this is 1.7 fluid ounces. So this is going to take me a little longer to get through, but I did not mark it, but I will. So I am starting out, well, it was full, but now I'm down to here. So for cleanser, I'm just gonna stick to my full size to see if I can use this up in the next month. So at my last update, I believe I was right before the words Glow Tonic, and now we are all the way down here right under these words in another language, right here. So not that much left at all. And again, this is a cleanser I do apply quite liberally. It's an exfoliating cleanser, except it's exfoliating because of like the ingredients. It doesn't have any exfoliating particles in it. So I would like to have this used up so then I can move on to some other products. I am enjoying that one though. Then my exfoliator is the Exuviance Triple Microdermabrasion Face Polish. There's not that much left in here. It should be used up pretty soon. And this has papaya enzymes in it, which you can really smell. It smells amazing. I really do enjoy this product. And then after this, I currently only have one more deluxe sample scrub, and then I'm gonna have to move on to my 2 full sizes, which is great. I'm happy to like be narrowing down some of my category numbers. So this will be done by next update for sure. Then for my serums for the daytime, I'm using this Belif Hungarian Water Essence. It's just fine so far. Then for nighttime, I really was very lazy about using this one last month, so I want to try to finish it this month. I'm not going to pair it with anything else. I'm just going to use it on its own over top of my moisturizer. This is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. Then for moisturizers, for daytime, I'm using the Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. I've used some before and I do really enjoy it. Then for night, I'm using the Belif True Cream Moisture Balm. And I've got about half of this left. So as long as I'm not lazy about my skincare, I should be able to get through that pretty quickly. Then for eye cream, I am going to move on to the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. I have a few other minis that I'll be excited to try, but this one's older, so that's why I'm using that. I do want to also show you the spot treatment that I'm using. So I moved on to a full size that I purchased recently from the brand Lemongrass. My mom was hosting a party, so I wanted to buy something from it. This is their anti-blemish spot treatment. And it's actually working very well for me, which I'm really, really happy about. So I'm just gonna keep using this. But this is another thing I got from Pinch Me that I want to test and review. These are the Hero Cosmetics Mighty Patch Invisible Blemish patches. So I wanna see if that works. And then I've got one body product. I'm using the perfume from my year-long project pan, but one body sample I want to try. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel, which sounds nice. I know a lot of people have loved this, so I would like to try it as well. So now I'm going to show you guys my random empties from this month. First would be these Neutrogena Makeup Remover Wipes. These are the little single packets, which I just save one to show you. I think this is incredibly wasteful. I get the idea of this, but you're wasting so much more. Like, there's so much more packaging when you're individually wrapping all of these wipes instead of just putting it in one package. So I do think that's super wasteful. It's nice because, you know, the wipes are very moist because they are individual, but yeah, I definitely prefer the bigger packs. But you guys know I love Neutrogena Makeup Remover Wipes because they remove all of my makeup and they don't sting my skin. I can't really find anything else that does both of those things for me. I also used up these Equate Beauty Makeup Remover Wipes. Don't use these on your face. I think they're terrible. I use these to remove swatches and it worked well for that. I used up the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I do like this one, but I prefer the Klorane and the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. So I would repurchase those over this one. And the smell is just okay for me. So I had a few more backups of this size, but I'm gonna put them in giveaways for you guys because I just have a lot of other ones that I need to get through that I prefer over that one. Then I used up the Dove Dry Spray Deodorant, the Lavender Fresh scent. Love this scent, and I really enjoy this deodorant. I love spray deodorants, usually last me for about 3 months. It does a good job of keeping me smelling fresh and mostly dry. It's a good product I really recommend. Then I used up the doTERRA On Guard Sanitizing Mist. I really love this. It has a nice scent to it. It does a good job of making my hands feel clean, but not too dry, not like sticky. I have used so many other hand sanitizers from stores that have been like disgusting. I have to go right on top of this. My mom sells doTERRA. I'm not into the oils at all, but I love the On Guard line, the sanitizer, the beadlets, and the gel capsules. I love all those, and especially for right now, that's like the most that I'm doing, and wearing a mask, of course, but like that's the most that I'm doing to be safe. Whenever I'm out and about, I usually will come home and pop a beadlet just to be on the safe side. But I love this sanitizer. Definitely recommend this. I will definitely repurchase. And then this bag is an oily mess. I used up 2 more wallflowers, and these were in a set. So that would be Winter Woods and Fresh Sparkling Snow. The snow one didn't really smell that much. Winter Woods I really like. I think that these smell really good, but with the size of the rooms in our house and the more open feel of the downstairs, you can't smell these. This is something I would have to put in a bathroom, and I've thought about it, but with the way that some of our outlets are, they're just a little complicated, and these wouldn't like fit nicely. So I'm not going to repurchase any more of these for now, but I do think that these are really nice products. You just have to put them in smaller rooms to really be able to get the smell. Now on to the declutter. I have several things here, and as I mentioned in my last video, if you guys missed that one, I am pregnant. I'm 14 weeks pregnant now, which is super exciting. I think I told you guys 13 yesterday, but I'm like officially 14 and a day, which is really exciting. But I have become incredibly like sensitive to scents, and because I have such a large skincare and hair care collection, it's easy for me to let stuff go, but in general, but if it has a scent I don't like, it's going. So we have a lot of things here where I didn't love the scent or maybe necessarily the texture on my skin, so gone. So I'm getting rid of my other 2 samples of that Sol de Janeiro shampoo and conditioner. Like I said, I just didn't like it. Then I'm getting rid of 2 Tula skincare products, the Get Toned Pro Glycolic 10% Resurfacing Toner. This came out like a gel serum. It was very odd to consider this to be a toner, and I couldn't get over the texture. And then the Tula Hydrating Day and Night Cream was just like okay. I've used it. There's a lot left. I've not been impressed with any of the Tula skincare that I've tried, except a mask that I tried from them was really good, but everything else, no. So I'm just gonna pass these on because I know a lot of people like the brand. I tried to use up this Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment because people love this. Mine was just too old. I think this has expired. It had like a weird smell. It felt kind of sticky on my skin. So I would love to get this again in like a little mini and try it out right away, but I'm pretty sure that one expired. I had the Kate Sommerville Eradicate Salicylic Acid Acne Treatment. This was not making my pimples go away at all, so I decided I'm just gonna stop using it and pass it on to somebody else. I do like the lemongrass one the best so far. And with my pregnancy, I've been breaking out a lot. I've had like new breakouts come up, but when I do have a pimple, I put that on it. It does definitely go down, which is good. I'm getting rid of 2 Pixi Glow Tonics. The vitamin C tonic, I just didn't love the citrus scent, and the milky tonic is nice, but it's too hydrating for my skin type. So I'm gonna pass this on to a more dry skin person. I was worried this would smell too coconutty. It doesn't. This is nice, just too hydrating. Then I'm getting rid of 3 full-size eye creams. The Murad Essential C Eye Cream. It has SPF in it, and I felt like when my eyes were watering, maybe a little bit would get into my eyes and it would burn a little bit. The Pixi Retinol Eye Cream, it just like felt like slightly tacky and just like there, not the most hydrating. And then the Crepe Erase Flaw Fix Eye Cream. This was a diamond gift from Ulta. Getting rid of this one as well. It was just a little thick under the eyes. I prefer eye creams that are more of like a balm consistency that just like feels nice and smoothing on the eye. And none of those were that. They're more of that cream texture. So those are all the things that I'm getting rid of. Another thing that I wanted to ask, and I can look it up myself, but I just like to ask you guys, what are some ingredients that I need to stay away from now that I'm pregnant? I would love to know, because I would rather be on the safe side with things. Not that I'm gonna throw things away, but that I can like wait to use things until a little later, hopefully. I don't know, but let me know what skincare ingredients I should stay away from because I'm pregnant. But thank you guys so much for watching this very long video. I would love to know what your sample stash looks like. Are you a hoarder like me? I'll have to show you guys my collection. I've been trying to declutter a lot of things and use things up, of course. I'll have to show you the collection though. But I would love to know what your favorite skincare products are right now. Let me know what your skin type is and let me know what ingredients that I should stay away from. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.